So the 2013 question, it was question 13 in paper 1, states as follows. Let f be the function f of x is x squared minus 3x plus 12. Let g be the function g of x is 2 to the power of x minus 1. Show that f4 equals g5. Okay. f4 equals g5. Okay, so when you do a question like this, okay, and I would imagine this happened for quite a few junior certs this year, you may not fully understand what the question is asking for. Okay, so what you do is you do as much of it as you can and hope that by the time you work your way through it, the question will start to become a little bit clearer. So you will not always know upfront exactly how to do the question and exactly what shape or form the answer will take. Okay, and you have to have a bit of a leap of faith that when you work your way through it, you know what, it might become a bit clearer. If nothing else, you'll get partial marks. Okay, but don't wait until you know perfectly well how to do the question, because then there'll be a lot of them you won't answer. And that is just the nature of higher level maths. It's the nature of maths. Okay, so I sometimes take a leap of faith that all will become clear as I work my way through it. The first thing I see here is f of 4. Okay, well, when I see f, it must mean I'm talking about an f of x function. Okay, so you can see that one up the top is as such. X squared minus 3x plus 12. I'll just change to black because it's a bit clearer. Okay, so when I'm asked then for f of 4, okay, can you see that that means x is being replaced by 4? Okay, so it's like if you were building up a table to draw a graph, it's like one of the lines in the table. Okay, when x is 4 and you fill it into your function and you get your y, and it's looking for that answer that you will get there for y. Okay, so compare your f of x with what they give you, and you can see x is being replaced by 4. So that you get, and what do you do then? Everywhere you see x here, you replace it with the 4. So that you get 4 squared, and if you're not sure, you can put it in brackets, minus 3 times 4 plus 12. So constants such as the 12 stays the same, the 3 stayed the same, I don't do anything to them. All that changes is that x becomes 4. Why? Because x was replaced 4 in the question. Okay, and you put that into your calculator. You might have to take your calculator back into comp mode, so that's mode 1 if you had been in table mode to do functions. So it's 4 squared minus 3 bracket 4 plus 12. So I'm getting 16 for that. Okay, now let's come over this side and let's try G5, okay? Well, I see G first, so which means I must be now considering the G function, okay? Because it was G5 that they asked for. If it was F5 that was here, then I'd be subbing the 5 into the F function. So you follow whichever one they tell you to use. Okay, so G5 then in this case is 2 to the power of 5 minus 1. Okay, into the calculator, I want you to put 2, and then I need you to hit the x to the power with the box in it. That button, it's right above the sign button. Okay, once you hit that, you'll see a flashing. Once you hit that, you'll see this. Okay, and your calculator is expecting the next thing you put into your calculator to go into this box. That's what that means. So into that box then put 5 minus 1, and of course you could have put 4. Okay, so it's equal to 16. Okay, so you can see now there's 16. There's 16. So what I would always say, so that the examiner knew that I understood the question, now I kind of have a clue, what does this mean? Show that f underscore or f of 4 is equal to g of 5. I would say 16 from here equals 16 from here. Therefore, that's maths language for therefore, f of 4 equals g of 5. Okay, and that shows that you understood that question, which we didn't or may not have fully at the start, but when you see 16 equals 16, have another look back at what they asked, and it just may make sense then.